Hiya ladies, good morning on a Tuesday morning. I know it's Tuesday because last night I had a lovely time with Annie Chambers at Rosie Posey's place. Another little quiz going on. I missed the second part of the quiz, most of it, because the internet went off. So I couldn't join in it all, but I'm very proud I got another point while I was at on the first slot. Not as brainy as some, but I got one. I think some of them are just fast, you know, when they do the fingers, the typing. Anyway, I've come on. I thought I'd have a little blast from the past. I want something to cheer me up. So this I actually did last year, and I'd seen it on a few channels. And I thought, oh, I want to have a go, and you do, don't you? So this is just a normal cheapy type of frame, canvas frame and a frame, and I hope you can see what it is. It's an owl. So I had so much fun doing this background with all different blacks and greys and blues and everything, and I think you can see a lovely sparkle through it. I used some sprays with sparkle in, and it was great. So I did that first. Then I marked off where I wanted the moon, which was here, or is that a quarter moon or a half moon? I can never remember. And then the rest of it is done with this thing, your hot glue gun. That's all it is, just your hot glue gun. And it seemed to be very popular last year. And I noticed before we went to lockdown and everything, I think it must have been last August or September or something, I noticed some shops had them, like the Range. They had different pictures, and it was all touchy-feely like this. So that's what I did. I drew where I wanted the tree branch to be, and I'm no good at drawing animals, so silhouettes, a silhouette of an animal or bird shoots me down to the ground, because that's the best I can do. So I went round the outline, and then I actually painted on top of the glue, and I tried to make it so that he was a lot darker, and then as it's come up towards the moon, a bit lighter. I don't know if I've succeeded. To make the moon, after I'd kept it away from all the other paints, I used, I think it was this one, modelling paste. But you could have paper mache, you could have anything you want really. So that's quite tactile as well. I didn't smooth it out, you know, so it was like glass type of thing. So that's my half quarter moon or whatever it is, and those are my lovely branches all done with the hot glue. I then decided to put in a few stars, just a sprinkling of stars. And what I wanted to do, I keep forgetting to ask Art to try and get some, are some little lights, you know, just the tiny little bulbs. And what I was thinking of doing, in fact I think I've started here, made a hole already, was to put a hole in all the little stars and then just poke a little bulb through. And I thought that could look quite effective, that at night. So that's my aim, but it's not got there yet, has it? Because like everything else, you move on to something else. So I do, I'm terrible. And so that... and I even did the sides and everything like that. Did I do that? Yes, I did that. So that's my midnight owl under the moonlight. I hope you like it. So I must do another. I keep saying that. I must do another. So what else have I been up to? Well, yesterday I decided I'd try and do, get rid of, I thought I had more actually, but I haven't. A few of my like Christmas scraps that I've got. So I've made this. It's got wadding in it, and it's just plain red at the back. And my stitching's not great, so I'm not going to show you a long picture of that. You can have a quick look and then that's it. So, oh my goodness me, I think it takes so long to try and find pieces that fit in, and then to get your lines a little bit straight, but you don't want them to look uniform too much because it's meant to be a scrappy mat. So what I've done is that, and these are all scraps like I say. Inside it is a bit of wadding, and then I had a lot of this plain red cotton, so that was good. So that all went at the back. I had to take it downstairs. Alpha had to help me try and get some kind of straight lines. It was all over the place. And then I can't be bothered making my own seam binding, so I found this green, which I think goes beautifully with it. So that's what my intention was last night, actually, was to put the binding on, give it another iron, and then put something good on so that I can sew the rest of the binding and maybe watch a nice film or something, you know, because that's quite a nice job, isn't it, when you listen to music or watching a film. But it wasn't meant to be, because I went to my machine last night and changed the cotton because it was on red to green, and now my cotton keeps snapping, doesn't it? So I'm going to have to figure that out, but I was too tired last night. You can't do things like that when you're very tired late at night and the lighting's not good. So I packed it up and went to bed, like you do. That's going to be covered anyway. I made a mistake. There we are, it's coming out anyway. You can see I made a mistake there, but it's gone. Mistake is gone. So instead of doing that last night, I thought I'd try making another mouse. So this one is a very, actually, somebody gave it me. Here we go. Very thick, luscious velvet, yeah? But like me, or unlike me I should say, don't wear black unless you've got one of those special sticky things, because oh my word, round the edges when you start cutting, doesn't it, all the little black bits come off. So it wasn't the easiest thing to do with it being velvet, thick velvet at that, but it's done. I don't think he'll go in the shop. I think he's going to be my companion, this one, because he's a little bit lopsided on there. I don't know why, but he is. But he's still got the nice eyes. Crochet cotton for whiskers, and I had this lovely wool at the back in my wool box, and so I plaited some, and I think it's worked out nice colourings with him. So I might have another go. I'm going to try and see if I've got any. I don't want that very thin velvet, because then you have to kind of you know, bulk it up, put too much stiffener behind it and all that. So yeah, so I might have another go with this actual velvet, because he does look pretty sweet and he's lovely and soft. We'll have to see. In the meantime, I started another project, like you do. But I've only got as far as this at the moment. This is going to be a big one to figure out, because I'm not very good at measurements and all that. I fancy doing a shabby chicy type advent, if you will, and I didn't want it very, very small pockets, because I was hoping to maybe use it again after, you see. So I wanted slightly bigger pockets, so that's what I was trying to work out last night. Yes, like that. So I found this very long table runner. That's it, double actually. And you see, isn't it beautiful? It's and that's doubled over, so it was for a very long sideboard or table. And it's got beautiful crochet around it as well. So I thought, well, a half I think is quite long enough. So if you're not going to have 24 like the advent calendars, I thought I'd have 12, like the 12 days of Christmas. Not that I'm going to put 10 dancing ladies and 6 geese a laying and 5 gold rings. No, I'm not going to do all that. But it's on them lines. I didn't know I could sing. I didn't know I could sing. So that's what's going to happen. So I've got 2 big ones at the top and 3 smaller ones. 2 more bigger ones and 3. I know they're not dead square yet. These are only paper things. And then 2 more at the bottom, because I quite liked leaving that, maybe doing something with it and adding something here. But I don't want to go very, very Christmassy, because it could be used after, couldn't it? After Christmas. I'll see how it goes. Are we going to be very Christmassy or not very Christmassy, or not Christmas at all even? Well, I don't know how it's going to go really, but I have got the makings of making 2, because this is so pretty. The pockets are going to actually sit on this top layer, but I don't want to use this as a backing. That's just going to go on the wall, because that would be a waste of this lovely fabric. So I'll just get a plainer fabric just as a backing. I've just been this morning for half an hour looking at tea stained and beige colours, you know, shabby chicy styles fabric. So I found quite a nice textured white fabric, so I'm going to tea stain some of that, and that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what time it is. My big face tan that I usually wear, the white one, when the clocks went back, I don't know if you have that in America, I don't think you do you? The clocks went back on Sunday, so I thought no problem, put my time back, and it stopped. It stopped, it didn't want to go anymore, so I don't know if the batteries are gone or what. But sometimes watches, to get them mended and new batteries, you could more or less buy, you know, for an everyday watch type of thing, just buy another watch. So that's most probably what I'm going to do. I like my Fossil watch. After bought me, it's very nice, this Fossil watch. But it was when I could see a little bit clearer. Can you see? You see, it's a very nice watch. But I used to wear it a lot when my eyes were a little bit better, when I had actually 2 eyes I could see. So I squint a lot, but I have got a clock in front of me, so that's alright. So I'm going to go now, ladies, and I hope I haven't took a photo, like I have been doing, I don't know why. And I'll upload this. I've just mopped the kitchen floor, so I'm not allowed in at the moment. Okay, ladies, bye for now. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.